Sports live show Thursday, 10 a.m. Pacific. All right, let's dive into the current NBA, guys, in terms of what is going on. We'll start with trade talks. Giannis is expected to be traded by the NBA draft, which is tomorrow night. While we wait to see if it will be Boston or Miami who are pushing hard to make it happen, Brian Windhorst reported that a Jaylen Brown trade from Boston is likely inevitable, even if it's not in the Giannis deal. Let's start there with Jaylen Brown in Boston. Who would like to go first on this one? We're not going to go with the resident Celtic. John Wall, thank you. How do you feel? I guess your overall reaction and thoughts on Jaylen Brown and the Celtics.
I feel like, it's that time. I think it's time. I love him and Jason Tatum together. They won a championship. You always get these conversations when you have two guys that think they're at 1A. And it's always difficult when you let the media get involved or the outside noise get involved. It can mess up a team. But I think when he won the Finals MVP, it kind of shook a lot of people up when he did that. And I think his comments from this year when he came out and was like, this is my favorite year of all. Like, why would you say that? Your best year, I get it, you had career numbers, you had the number one option, but your best career got to be winning Finals MVP and winning a championship in a season. That should have been your best year. So I think from that play forward at the end of the season, when he made that comment about this is my best year, that's when they realized we got to move on for JB. JB wants his own team. JB needs his own team. And, some guys want to show out that they can do it. And, he did a good job this year having him at number 2 until Tatum came back. But, the last 2 years they lost in the first and second round. So I think he has to definitely be moved. That's just my opinion.
Hurt? No, go ahead, Q. Go ahead. Probably.
Hey, Q, he trying to throw the grenade at the end. He throwing the grenade. He's saving it for the end.
KYP every time.
This is what I feel, man. I feel like the comments were taken the way they were taken. I don't know JB like that to know truly what he was thinking or how he meant that, or sometimes somebody could say something and I could easily see how he's saying from a perspective, like this was his favorite season where he felt like he led a team for a change and he didn't have to, play second fiddle, so to speak, or whatever. You can understand that as a player from that standpoint, but he has to understand that when you say it like that, it's going to come off a certain way to the public when it's already been under rumblings about y'all playing together, whether it's a real friendship or like or dislike or competition or like you say 1A or 1B and all of this stuff. Like while all that's going on and you say this, that's like some people can interpret that a certain way. And it feels like to me in this situation that with Brian Windhorst saying that even if he's not in the Giannis trade, they're going to move him anyway, that Boston has interpreted that as like, okay, it's time to do something about this because we don't like the direction that we see this going in, and they feel that they need to step in and do something. So that's what I take away from the situation.
So it's a few things, okay? It's a few things. One, everything both of you said, I 1,000% agree with. Especially the part of J. Wall, you touching on and saying, hey, bro, you just won a championship, finals MVP, conference finals MVP. That got to be the best season of your career. But I can't tell you how you feel. But the fact that, okay, cool, you did what you did this in the regular season. But we know, just like in Los Angeles, it's the same energy in Boston. Motherfucker, it's championship or bust, okay? And since you were the leader and the go-to guy of this season, this is the first time in the history of the franchise that they blew a 3-1 lead under your watch. Under your watch. Okay, cool. But you say these comments while your guy and Jason Tatum is sidelined with an Achilles injury. So despite the mixed emotion, facts over feelings for me. And the facts showed me that, hey, JB, you've been having a streaming platform for the last, almost a year. The people, because I be keeping up with the clips and watching, they keep asking, hey, man, when is Tatum coming on? Tatum hasn't been on. So, okay, cool. That goes to show me that y'all relationship ain't like that outside the basketball court. That's okay, because you don't have to have a great relationship to come together on the floor to win at a high level because they won the championship. My thing is, my biggest thing for JB, and I have always been a fan of his. My thing is that I'm still firm and a strong believer of that podcasting and streaming while you're playing can fuck up relationships and fuck up a locker room and fuck up things for you. And especially if you're doing it while the season is going. Because it's a trust factor there, bro. I can't walk into a film room and feel comfortable that we about to have a film session, knowing that somebody I'm teammates with, somebody in this film room, in 2 hours, they about to go do a podcast. And they about to go do a stream. I don't know what they gonna say. Now, Draymond is a little bit more experienced, but I guarantee you, if he went and had a conversation with Joe Lacob and Steve Kerr and he asked them their true feelings, I don't know this is my opinion, but I'm pretty sure they would say, hey, Draymond, can you dial back just a little bit? I know the locker rooms I was in, we was zero tolerance for some shit like that. We'd have been calling you the police, the feds, all type of shit.
Hell yeah. Yeah,
real talk. That. And I think more than anything, JB has talked himself if he get traded up out of Boston. I think he has talked himself, not played himself, talked himself right up out of Boston. Because Jason Tatum is the golden child. Jason Tatum is the clean cut, 6'10", know what I'm saying? Deuce and the other little man, fresh haircut, the good hair, but he got the game, the wiggle. Like he's on the commercials, he like real talk. Like he is that motherfucker and he ain't saying nothing. His brand ain't damaged. You know, JB gonna speak his mind and he gonna speak openly about a whole lot of shit. Mm-hmm. He probably lost a whole lot of endorsement deals or whatever the case, but he don't care. That's his, and look, certain shit I do support him. Hey man, be you. Be free, we all speak our mind, but at the end of the day, I'm hoping Brad Stevens don't fuck around. You cannot lose in this Giannis sweepstakes. You cannot lose, bro. If you get Giannis to Boston, this is
hang on, Perk. Hang on, I want to get there. I do want to add this context before. Yes, I did. Before we came on here, I saw obviously the quote that I wanted to make sure was real. And it has been confirmed. In a video on his own IG a day ago, Jaylen Brown, when speaking on using hate online as motivation, he did say, to all the people who doubted me, all the people who want me gone, you're turning me into a monster. So then when you do take it one step further, we do have someone in our chat saying that Celtics breaking up is a tragedy if this happens. Is it crazy to break up a core that had just previously won a championship? When was it, 24?
It's already broken
up.
No,
they won in 24.
For one, you gotta look. But one, you gotta look at it like that. It's not crazy because, like we all just said, he brought it on himself. He brought it on himself. The things he's saying, like you said, you don't know. Like we don't know what he was trying to say away, or he could have worded it different and made it sound something different. But he's saying things that make you feel like, okay, I want out. I want to be on my own team. I want this. So if it wasn't him getting, like you said, if he don't get on this podcast or have his streaming app, whatever, and this don't never come out, we all just gonna say, oh, they don't get along. They don't get along. We just gonna say that behind closed doors because we don't know the truth. He's on his streaming platform or podcast saying certain things that's throwing hints out there to be like, oh, this and that. It's the same situation with me and Brad. Like everybody, me and Brad, we didn't have the best relationship off the court. We didn't hang out a lot. You know what I mean? But when we stepped between those four lines, we knew we competing. We want to win. But then you get to the point of, if you listen to the outside noise, everybody like, oh, they need to break that up. They don't like each other. I don't have to be best friends with you off the court. As long as I compete and do what I need to do between these four lines and feed my family and make sure this team got a chance to win every night, we're fine. JB's letting know, like, hey, listen here, I need my own show. I need my own show, and that's what he wants.
And then you got to also consider that, you know, with Boston doing that, no other team is more privy to, you know, what they know of JT or JB. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They've been with them there. They've both been in Boston their whole career. And so for them to come to this point now, like you say, I feel like this whole scenario, who knows if this is the situation, if he refrains from those comments. But like you said, those things are out there, and now we left to interpret it however, because it wasn't he didn't say like I want my own team, but like he said, what he said could be interpreted by certain people that that's what he meant by that. Because why would he not say that his year winning MVP and of the finals and winning the like people gonna question that because